to press charges. And Rodriguez might take time.
I'll speak to the DA. She's suffering enough.
I don't know, Cole. She just needs to make it. The DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let her go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better. tell us what happened.
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of a car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Mr. Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. I'm trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Mr. Perry. Your information has been very helpful. Go ahead.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Certainly got away with the dance, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Mikowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest.
Court! Come in. Have a seat. How are you finding working in this place? It's I was hoping that the treatment and culture would be very good. So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor. Many of them have been for years. In the past, these people were compared to centaurs. They can reveal the root of the problem, and we have a chance to help. Well, detective, I was expecting more, Doctor. Part of being a physician, learn to how is it possible so many of them are medication? Many of their addictions are illegal. Oh, many things in life are gray. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to society.
I'm Detective Phelps with the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Hey, start.
Medley bench. Hire help. I run the place. The owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take loan up. Mrs. Patterson.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. He was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the side.
Lester and Walter were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came in with his wife. Bloody hell.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset since Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks. Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about a bar. I don't know how it used to be.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
You can drive.
So where you want to go?
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here.
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Meragukan mukanya, ngehe, kayak apa ya? Ya, yakin banget sama jawabannya. Padahal ada pisau.
You expect me to believe that? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hotbed. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. Sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Mukanya. Dope aja lah.
Admit it, you were making push buttons. We can easily get the full story from regulars at the bar.
Alright. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Coba lihat ini tadi. Ada ini asuransi ya. Pasti pakai uang asuransi lah.
Premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crack games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
Speaks to motive and premeditation.
Forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, man. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having.
Telepon dulu guys.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any message?
Just one detective from the corner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the policy.
Thanks for your help.
Kita ke ini dulu. Shelton ya. Shelton. Yang pelaku tabrak tadi.
You drive. I need to go over the case. And where exactly are we going?
Lucky break getting partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
Heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perk's already in.
Wih cepetnya. sadarkan diri loh.
Doesn't look good, Sheldon. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Sheldon.
Nah, kejar-kejarannya.
That coward thinks he can run from there.
Kita ke corner dulu. Morch. Tempat otopsi. Kan? Oh ini. Balik lagi petition. Pastilah pelakunya tuh dua. dulu.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where's Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down. Leroy, if you do something stupid now, don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident. All setbacks is covered.
Dar.
You think I'm gonna fry for you, Laura?
Easy, man. Shoot it. Shoot it for God's sake.
Too late, Sabo.
Mau nembak.
Stop or I will shoot.
Jadi.
You stay back! I like this one, I don't care.
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
I'll do it, I swear to God I will. Say goodnight then.
Alah.
Spoken to the coroner, Master. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
Too late, Sabo.
You look smooth, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before. Never gets any easier if it comes to you.
Lah. Nembak lah.
So, I get hit and run. You bring back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows. Mike, keep up the good work.
Case report. City damage yang $500. Ini siapa lagi nih? A slip of the tongue.
Because has been located at Great Kaiser Fraser from Hot Shit, address 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Kasus apa lagi?
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley guy. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Terrible enough being murdered like that without having to be dead. Screwed all over the front.
That's the car call, just pulling out of the drive. Get it?
Melarikan diri.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Land his wheel, Archie. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Ya. Ini pada udah pas tadi.
Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit. Get bracelets on your belt. I'll follow you. Out of the car now!
Suspect in custody.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
With Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Crime. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Oke.
Like what asked the question? You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company.
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
This is a forgery. It's top notch. This need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something.
Anda bohong.
This is part of it.
I didn't steal
Bohong.
a car. I ran it because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much with?
One reefer.
We'll let it slide. You heard enough.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept the facsimile for his records. Check with him.
Oke.
We're going to get to the bottom of this.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car.
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut. Bag his possessions and have him arraigned for grand theft auto. Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
Alah bobo
Meet at Coombs
bapak.
Auto and check out Harrison's story. You're behind the wheel. Where are we going?
Showroom.
What? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you'll ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Bawa-bawa politik. Teka. ada beneran.
It was a green two-tone Tyson Fraser, if I remember rightly. You have the bill of sale. It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son. Don't mind if I shoot this guy.
Tembak lah situ.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Archer. 146 North Fremont Avenue. Harrison's purchase receipt was legitimate. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how many
Detail transaksi.
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Boleh lah.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual kind of vehicle. The price is certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with a check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out in cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the bank arcade.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not on another.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere, no place to go. It's no good.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. Never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. Find a place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check?
Close of play on Friday.
Kenapa muka lu gitu?
Why didn't you pay cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes. Of course it was.
Curigakan. Biasa kan cash ya.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Then don't come on all hidey mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Always about as sharp as bowling ball. Still too low. Fastball's flying for his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day.
Telepon dulu. Aduh.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the phone and call it in. Phelps, badge 1247.
Batch 27. Nomor 47.
Request an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
All related information.
ke ini dulu, sesuai urutan aja lah.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what they do. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line. Just to get the hell out of there.
Lah,
Empty. Should have known that Archer Broad would have given us a false address.
alamat
Go to
palsu
the
nih.
station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
You can drive. Fine. Where are we headed?
Kantor polisi lah dulu. Interview. Membongkar.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready to another stolen car with legitimate deed.
Thanks.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery. Where were you taking the car?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from it.
Widih, tiba-tiba langsung kayak gitu.
If you don't give me something, I'm gonna have the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Yalah, giliran dipres kayak gitu.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
No.
Masa Coba kita lihat dulu. Wah, sama.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
Akhirnya ngaku.
To the cars once they cross over the state line.
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Alah, bohong. Alah.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East Sandtown.
Ah, yang benar. Trust me.
Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up. Now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do. All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Okay. Thank you.
Your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Okay.
Come on! You don't want to lose her!
Oh. Oh, ngambil duit.
It'll only take a little while longer to accompany me to church.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair and shirt cop in the LAPD.
Ini.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, sir. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Palsu ngehe, lu double.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Velasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Velasco?
No.
You're lying. James Velasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you?
Nah, ketahuan.
Anyway, I don't know him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Velasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real.
Beneran diancam baru.
Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our swords.
And don't try and sell the car.
Yeah, that too.
Bigelow.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you?
Dadah.
Please.
Aduh.
What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right, already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow.
Bigelow. Good industrial.
Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go?
Oh, enggak lah.
Sure can.
Tahan lah.
Waiting outside for you. Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
Iyalah, nyata.
Used to, but yeah, generally means what he says.
Mampus. Kita ke
Whoa, this thing is a total waste of makeup.
ini bisa di ini nggak?
Olive oil comes from olive. Where does baby oil? That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you. You're behind the wheel.
Komer.
So where do you want to go?
Nih tempat print pink slip.
You should get your own way. Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that, but you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah, the man is human after all. Now, get this. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with good red. But I draw the line at red. You know, I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
My standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Media.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paper.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
Keep it in mind. We have some questions for you. Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Pink slip supply.
James Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Kenapa mau kalau gitu?
Harrison
Perasa banget.
The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, detective.
Aduh.
I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Alah, press aja lah.
Hand over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Bigelow.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightbulb. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Coba kita ke tempatnya Bigelow.
And where exactly are we going?
Tempatnya Bigelow lah. Kita coba. Ngantuk banget, King.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around.
Kan gak usah loncat bisa ya.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Throw off the guns.
Waduh.
Let's clear the top floor. I want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Ah, bos lo.
I heard something. Alright, don't shoot. Keep your hands up.
Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I toss this place. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Udah, yang antar dia sendiri. Judai.
That is slick. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Banyak amat satu dus.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. Can't give me anything.
Know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem.
Nggak ada problem apa
There
ya.
are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall. Guy runs marquee. Likes to spend big in the track. He owes people.
Lightfall. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Coba bohong, pembohong,
Come up with Bigelow.
pembohong.
Not lie to you, detective. I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Ada di ini lo aja ada ininya, delivery ledgernya nih.
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
Aku
Big government contract. He's in hot with 20 grand. Best on now. Contract will be all over. Lightball plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Mana lagi ya? Oh ya, balik ke pabriknya.
What's going on over there?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Marquee printing.
Know where we're going?
Itulah.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Satu misi lagi udahan ya.
You're under arrest. You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Oke. Ini bukti judai lo.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Panggil lah.
You're in a hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate in 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
The Fallen Idol. Apa nih? Lah, kejadiannya di seberang kantor polisi.
2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Stylon took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath the Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you dancing with the door. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated.
Female passenger suspect.
Break to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in the century.
Kita situ ya.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
You know the way. You can drive.
Crime scene.
This looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McCaffey. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic detective Phelps. Hey, Bakashi. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and a friend and sent the car over.
Does anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving.
You want to take a look around? Stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. Cuts rough.
The red carpet, so get out of my way.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Gimana turunnya?
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find it?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Milwaukee.
She's a long way from home.
Bukan ya? Nggak ada apa-apa. Nggak.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, I have
Shrunken head.
my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess. Then paint it.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? The driver's in a fit stage, yes.
Kita coba interview si artisnya. Mana ya? Nah kan polisi ngapain?
Mr. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Beda telinga.
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of beasts.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand you're still suffering from the effects of the
Kayak
accident.
pemakai ya.
Who did this to you?
That rat sent us to Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Mau ya.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
Waduh.
Don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in the car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I think you're lying, Mrs. McCaffrey. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Ada?
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Apa nih?
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Jidat lo dong kayak Harry Potter.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which house he uses?
Gitu lah.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew. Fact is, we had a deal. Press on it, and this is where I am.
Mrs. McCaffrey, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McCaffrey, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a yield. It's nice of you to be concerned.
Kita coba ke rumah sakit. Rumah sakit ya guys.
Is someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Can you drive to this one? Where are we going?
Rumah sakit. Ulunnya Pak Le. Jessica Hamilton, Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, she's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be
Feeling better since
by
this
a
morning,
dog.
Jessica?
I need my lawyer.
A little.
Hey,
My
where
head
is the
still feels
telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Crash accident.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Nothing happened yesterday. Anda bohong.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why did they cover up?
I'm not lying to you.
Anda bohong.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now? Cold-hearted bitch.
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Ooh.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Masa.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Alah, di tas aja ada ini lagi.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Pasti dari Bishop itu.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McCaffrey? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
Today.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's scary to think of anything.
Kalau kayak takut.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Mermaid?
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Nggak ada.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Land that willing to see. Who the hell is that?
Waduh.
Your lawyer certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Ballard's definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Cepat banget sembuhnya.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Nelpon siapa tuh? Mau mana?
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Tell the tenders with some good drinks.
No, I don't want him to want unless you know what I want. Well, then maybe someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. Get this done, or I'm
Jadi kok ada ini? Ini mie. Mie. Iya, masak ya. Film. Mandi dulu lah belum pergi. Oke, kita coba ke Bishop Apartemen.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
So what's the story? Guess she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble in his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If you had any sense, you wouldn't have tried bumping up guy Captain's wife in the first place. Or your dog jump off. The captain will break a fellow's legs just from looking at his brother.
What did you make of the kid? Believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units to the vicinity call 11K, 415 progress apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KTPL clear.
Roger, KTPL. 11K en route.
All units to the vicinity call 11K, 415 progress apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KTPL clear.
Apa tuh tiba-tiba?
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Detectives. Listen, this Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Dia nge-slide gitu.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. Take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Tas teman. nih?
What do you have to do to earn $20,000? This is Great Wall of Babylon, a replica of a replica. Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Apa nih?
No good to me. Junk. Nothing significant.
Apa nih?
It's like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McCaffrey. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McCaffrey. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McCaffrey alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
He immediately told her no. He had Joe Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Set.
Either we find him or McCaffrey's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Jack.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Di, pura-pura nggak tahu.
Looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him, and he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McCaffrey?
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The pictures he had.
Maya.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know?
Yeah.
The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
Huh?
I was 16 when I first met him.
Aduh.
I thought he was a genius. A magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is, Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, give me our dial. Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location of a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
An Asian movie star, a wannabe starlet, and his wife. Finally, well, the almost too famous. And her story.
You can drive. So where do you want to go?
Silver props.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she let on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average geek broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and the cat.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I've got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Drunken head.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Turn off the lights, Why would I want to do that? Humor it.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peak den, folks. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company. Can't be that way, fella. Could have fit a rat through there.
Ntar kita coba keluar.
So this is where you sprang from.
Nah, bisa dipencet. Lah. Ada. Apa ini? Jungle drum.
Attention, Mark Bishop.
Udah kosong. Ada.
I wonder if they saw this. Somebody probably starved. Still gonna. for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yeah.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad. And when there's a surprise, they would appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming them.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If you really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Warn you, Hopgood, if you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it,
wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy over advice. Hold on a moment.
Langsung ngehe.
Case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers tomorrow?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'm making a full report to the captain, Texas.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get at it.
Detective!
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction grab, but it won't stick. We can do that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy's gonna get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
Those guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb. But polite, but I'm a lot less polite than some other son of a bitch.
So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Now run along back to your boss and we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are. Before they do.
Come on! I can't take the shot from here, Cole. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Make a move. That's it. prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight. McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child.
Sekarang
That's our job, unfortunately.
yang perlu
We
gua
don't get to
ambil.
dole out the justice.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Mickey, this is Courtney's show. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
You
Cullen.
want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cullen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town are used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking its cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cullen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy. And he's greedy. He's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake of both ingredients, huh? Jeez.
So how's that my problem, Mr. Cullen?
Well, kid, the only way you're going to be able to make this work is to do some new packaging. You need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey! Hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
You're behind the wheel. Do we know where we're going?
Keset lah, apa mic truck?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
More bitches, stop! LAPD! Get it, Phelps? I'll cover the exit.
11K calling KGPL. Requesting assistance at 8 in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a mistake. It's us or the Cappy's boy, your choice. I didn't do anything.
Waduh.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Runtuh ngehe setnya. Kiri.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me! Last chance to back the hell down! The captain doesn't make the rules. You hear me? Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you're going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Is this really the best the captain's got?
Oh my God, they're everywhere. You have to get me out of here. Go back to there. There's a ladder leading to the ground. This is insanity.
Apa nggak panas tuh tangan kayak gitu nih?
Get over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
Those barrels at the base of the elevator column! They're full of gasoline! Shoot them! Quickly! I don't know what to die! How long do you think you can hold out?
Follow me. We need to get into the car.
Weapons on the ground! Now!
Let's see if I
This way!
get to the car.
Stay covered!
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for stacks, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, sir.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right. What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like chumps?
We're ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
There she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty. If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harry. We went through it all. You realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said what
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Lord, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Alah, salah dua. Dah. Selesai. Selesai.